Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So I'm going to kind of walk you through the process of making one of these burns, one of these picture burns, whether it be from a photo or drawing or whatever, so y'all have some idea of what we're doing to make these, and y'all see what you think. Alright, so I burnt this yesterday / last night. I took a picture, lightened it way up. This is actually mainly from his stickers for his channel. This is Mad Stacker's channel, and he hit over 2K subs back in November of this year. So I took his big sticker and I lightened it up and used it as a background, which you should be able to see through here. His sign, you got, it looks like the Chester the cat and the bunny and this thing, but I reversed his sticker, therefore it wasn't so dark, because his stickers have a lot of vibrant color in them. So I had to reverse it, and I lightened it up and just put it across the whole board. That took, I think it was about a 4-hour burn. Then I come back and took his original Mad Stacker sticker, put it here. I was able to lighten it up and get it good, and then over here is this Madhouse sticker. Says Madhouse Crew. I lightened it up, but for some reason there was just so much color I still couldn't get it to really pop like I could this one. But it's here, you can read it. I was off a little bit, it kind of come off the edge of the board, but this was a brand new concept to me, just something I was sitting around and thought up. So I come up here and put the words Mad Stacker, because that's one of the channels. He also has Maddest Stacker. 2K sub club, November 2022, and then I burnt the YouTube logo in here. So after I got all that burnt on there, and I say this was 6 hours, then I added this another 2, and this another 2, and this was another 2. So you know, you incorporate a whole lot of time just in setting up the processes, making the burns and all that stuff. Then I spent about another hour or so going through painting this by hand with sealer, because anytime you burn something that deep into wood and that dark, it makes the wood real fragile, and you can touch it and it'll break and fall out. So to protect it, I painted it with a paintbrush. So the YouTube and the YouTube logo, both of his stickers, which should have been okay, but I did it anyway just in case. The Mad Stack and the 2K sub piece there. So normally what we do to get this ready to go out to somebody after we've done that is we paint it. So I normally paint the sides, just because it's me. Try to hit the angles and the ends, make sure you coat it real good, especially that first coat. Get it on there good. Now leaving a little bit of a hand spot back here, and then I normally take it and set it down. Go back over here, get this roller all in the juices good there, and I go through and I paint it. Now anything that's dark, it's going to absorb this a whole lot faster and a whole lot more than anything that's light. So one time is not enough for these boards. So you're going to paint them a couple times to get that even look to them. Make sure you've got everything good. And then you have to make all the little bubbles disappear. And you got to come out and get this little end where you were holding it. And that first coat is done at that point, so then I set it somewhere to dry. So with that said, you take your board, you cut it the size of what your customer wants. Then you have to sand it, get all that oil and stuff off of it, get it turned nice and pretty white. because I use pine for this most of the time. And once you've done that, you're going to sand those edges and those corners around it a little bit so it's not so sharp. Once you've done that, it goes in the system to be, you know, burn whatever you want to burn. Then you bring it out and you paint it, which you just watched me paint. Now, that's not the only time it's going to be painted. I normally, unless they request no paint or whatever, I like to seal them to keep the dirt and stuff off of them so they can wipe them off with a rag to clean them, or a dust cloth or whatever. Make it easy. You get to using some furniture polish and stuff on there, and you don't have a sealant over the top. It's going to get nasty. It's going to start putting streaks in the wood and stuff. So seal it. And sometimes all those bubbles don't come out of it. You have to go back with really fine sandpaper and sand those bubbles and then paint it again. So normally I try to paint them about 3 times. I don't paint the back unless they want the back painted. I just do the outside perimeter and the main front. Now I've got one over here and one upstairs that I'm getting ready to start that I paint all sides, and I paint all sides multiple times. The one I have over here that's almost done, it just needs one more coat. They're using it outdoors as part of a outdoor thing, so therefore I'm going to paint it all the way around because it's going to be exposed to the elements. It's not going to be sitting in somebody's house, so they may have it as a display on a table and it start raining or something, and I don't want it to mess up their picture. So I went ahead and I painted the back. I've already coated the front, I think 3 times, and the side 3 times. I'll coat the back twice and it should be sealed good. Some of the places where it's really darker, you're gonna have to go back after you've sealed the whole thing a couple times and still add a little bit more because it just soaks up the sealer. And the other one upstairs is more of a sign, and it's going to be, well, in the shark cage. It's going to hang in the shark cage, and that's down in Florida where it's super humid, so I have to seal that up good, or the wood's just going to soak up that moisture, rot, and fall apart on them. And I don't want that to happen. I want it to be something that's good for years around, so therefore I'll seal it probably 5 or 6 times on all sides just to make sure it's got a really good coat. So anyway, just wanted to kind of run y'all through some of this. This is a few of the things that I've been working on and I've done, just to give you a quick little video. It's the Mad Stacker. It's my friend down in yeah, anyway, so one of my friends up here sent me a picture of his car. That's Miss Maya's coins. I am burning my logos on the back, if you can see that logo there. But this is the back of that one that's outside. It's already got one coat on there. So if y'all want something done, let me know. As I said, I can do drawings, I can do photos, I can do designs, whatever. I can put it on wood for you, seal it, and it's there. You know, prom pictures, weddings, whatever you may want. So, or just channel art, you know. So we're here for you. If you need something, bigger ones are going for about $50 each, and each step down goes a little less, plus shipping. Most times shipping is going to be about $15. So anyway, hope y'all are doing good.